Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy full moon. I'm just kind of tuning in here, decompressing. Getting connected. Shedding off my own layers with this full moon. Connecting to Mama Gaia in the forest. Today we're going to do like a clearing meditation. It is the Libra full moon. And for us, that is places where we're needing to bring things into balance, where things may have gotten disconnected, or things that we're not dealing with. People, places, things, habits, careers, entrepreneurship, homes, hobbies. Hello, beautiful Bernadette. Welcome. Homes, hobbies, chores. Really looking at where things are out of balance within us and around us. This is the first full moon of the spring. It's very exciting. It is a micro full moon. So that really brings us to the core of core within our hearts. That brings us to the core of core within our subconscious. And it can be a little frustrating. I don't know about you guys, but for my spring equinox was really, really big, very uncomfortable. A lot of chaos. Some family emergencies broke out. So that brought up a lot of this energy of where things have been out of balance and how it is connected to the earth and the frequencies around us. When our manifestations are coming forward, when our dreams are about to land in our lap, a lot of times the universe shakes up those spaces within us where we're holding on to old thoughts, feelings, where we're keeping ourselves small or stuck, and where we're not showing up in our wholeness, in our most authentic self, in our abundance, in our freedom. Our soul is seeking self-expression. Our soul is seeking expansion and how we can share our gifts with the world, how we can bring, it could be something as simple as joy, laughter, if you're silly, right? It could be huge. You could be a healer. You could be an entrepreneur. You could be wanting to change the world with matchsticks and positive quotes. Whatever it is, big or small, it is in our heart to do so. So the universe, and through this spring equinox, is helping us shed off those spaces where we're playing small or where we're in fear. And for me, it took me to a huge space that I was not expecting. But there was a lot of fear within my past lives and within my ancestrals and the way I connected to being seen in the world. And the way I connected to being a shaman in this world. So for me, through this spring equinox, it really showed me where I'm holding on to fear of being seen in my magic, in my medicine, and in my shamanic gifts. And it was very uncomfortable. It took me to places I was not expecting, but I'm grateful. Any place we're in a space of chaos or destruction or tower moments or shifting through fear or addiction, it is something within us that is shedding off those places of past wounding. And for so long, I've been on this trauma healing journey. I'm a shamanic practitioner, trauma-informed life coach. I've spent years healing trauma. And the last thing I wanted to do was uncover more trauma. But it also brought me to this space of where are we holding ourselves back because of past trauma? Where are we keeping ourselves small because our story had something in the past that made us feel broken or less than or uncomfortable or unworthy? This new moon was an opportunity to see those things. But this new moon was an opportunity to see those things. And we just ended a 12,000 year cycle. So this full moon is the beginning phases of that. As we get back to the micro full moon, it is the smallest full moon of the year. And again, like I had shared, it's in the subconscious, the patterns that we hold that keep us small, that are creating our dream life. I've been reading this beautiful book creating a dream life through shamanic practices. It's not what it's called, but it's by Alberto Victor. I don't know his full name. He's one of my favorite, what would you call him? No, a shamanic practitioner that I look up to. And he was talking about how our subconscious creates our waking life, how we are making money, how we are serving the world, how we are taking care of our family, the things in our life, and how we hold on to the victim story or the victor story. And it was a very beautiful process to be able to see how our subconscious is truly leading the way. And for us entrepreneurs and spiritual healers and people seeking sovereignty, healing, mastery, more abundance, more wealth, love, the subconscious is the blocks. I don't want to call it the blocks. The subconscious is the part of ourselves that is leading the way. And for many of us, through this new moon, full moon, spring equinox, we were really shedding off those layers. As I came up to the last full moon and the spring equinox, the eclipse, 2 weeks before that, I had a dream about the soul's maze, the labyrinth, and that is how our subconscious is shifting. We all go through layers of the labyrinth. We all go through layers of our subconscious. They are hand in hand. And through this equinox, through this eclipse, we broke 12,000 years of karma, 12,000 years of fear, 12,000 years of stuff that we don't have to hold on to anymore. In balance, in masculine and feminine, in balance in our medicine, in balance in how we show up in our life, in balance in how we operate as a human in this human experience. We weren't always with a 12-strand DNA, right? It goes very deep into neuroscience and earth medicine. But we shed off those layers through this equinox. And as we connect to this full moon, I ask for you to remember who you are and allow yourself to be uncomfortable. Allow yourself to be angry or be in chaos as we shed off the layers of the labyrinth in our subconscious, as we bring things back into balance with this Libra full moon. The ego goes through ego deaths. It gets uncomfortable. And we get to see spaces where we are keeping ourselves small, where our relationships aren't balanced, where we're not taking care of ourselves. And sometimes we can get very uncomfortable. Sometimes we get angry or, I almost said reverous. Interesting. But I invite you to look at that as a form of self-love, to be able to see where you're at and why you have the emotions that you have, and accept that all emotions are beautiful, because we cannot heal if we do not feel. So as we start this beautiful sound bath, as we sit in the part of this forest here, I invite you to get present with all of you. The good, the bad, the ugly, the worthy, the unworthy, the creator and the chaos. And allow yourself to be present with all aspects of who you are. Because when we bring that into balance, we become that master self. We become that conscious creator. And we become love. When we're no longer pushing away our sadness and pushing away our anger, or pushing away rage or rejection, then we become whole. And when we do so, we bring ourselves to a space of divine connection with the great creator within us, which is very beautiful, but it's very uncomfortable. And in this very shifting world, a lot of souls don't want to get uncomfortable. And we create a fear matrix, and we keep ourselves in a space of comfort, and then we wonder why we don't achieve our dreams or make more money or have divine relationships, or why our family isn't happy and prosperous, whatever it may be. Sometimes we keep ourselves from that on purpose because it changes our story. Getting back to that book I was reading, or am reading, it changes our story. But what if we invite in a new narrative? What if we invite in courage and bravery to get uncomfortable and feel our emotions and feel where we are so we can shift where we're going? so we can allow ourselves to receive the dreams that we've been so courageously dreaming. We get to the space of 4 dimension and 5 dimension where we're shifting through the mirror dimension, and then we're open to receive. The mirror dimension is the hardest because it's all the mirrors that we have within our subconscious. And as we bring it back to this beautiful Libra full moon, we get to see that we get to bring that back into justice. We get to bring that back into balance. And if we allow ourselves to receive, then it is done. And if we allow ourselves to see how we create the chaos around us, then we can have the power to shift it. Taking our power back in our own hands. It's very beautiful. Hello, Bernadette again. Hello, Monica. Beautiful souls. Welcome. Being present. A lot of times our soul is creating a path, forging a path through a lot of uncomfortable things within us. We just have to allow ourselves to surrender. And get uncomfortable. As I look at this beautiful ironwood tree right in front of me that needs to be cut down, there's a beautiful piece of moss. And it brings me back to the forest, and it brings me back to earth medicine. And it brings me back to grounding. As we are going through this human experience, our subconscious is interwoven with our roots. Our roots is the wounding that we carry from our ancestors, but also the spiritual gifts and the blessings and the woundings we carry within our inner child experiences, our human experiences, and how we create with Mama Gaia. A lot of what I teach in a lot of my courses is earth magic, is earth medicine. And that is healing the roots, reconnecting to Mama Gaia, which in turn reconnects you to the divine within and around you, to that core of light that is seeking rejuvenation, that is seeking to be seen, held, felt, and expressed. We all have such deep, deep potential and gifts and love and light and chaos and destruction. And if we give ourselves permission to dream that dream, or express that magic, or love a little deeper, or laugh a little more, or be silly, we're giving ourselves permission to be that authentic self. And as we do that, we are allowing ourselves to experience our human experience in a different way. We've been programmed to suffer. Unfortunately, that's been carried down for generations. But it doesn't have to be that way. That's not what the ancestors want. It's not what our parents want. It's not what God, Goddess want. It's what we've been programmed to believe, that things are hard, that it's hard to be successful, that it's hard to have what we want, that it's hard to be happy, that it's hard to be in love. And really, it's not. Those are the tricks in the mind and the neurons and the pathways that we have wired ourselves to. Back to neuroscience. And if we give ourselves the opportunity to wire in those new aspects, those new habits, those moments of love, those moments of bliss, those moments of a sound bath in the forest, we are rewiring ourselves for that love, for the love and the opportunity to experience it. I didn't want to show up today. It's Saturday. It is my day to not do anything. And I'm preparing for a summit, and all of you are invited. We're having a summit. It starts on Monday. It goes until the 17th, of how we are journeying through this human experience and how we care for ourselves as entrepreneurs, as leaders, as practitioners, and how we can clear off ancestral wounding to get back to the space of love, to get back to the space of love and light and empowerment and truth and chaos and destruction, because it's all the same. The earth was created in chaos, a huge storm, right? But it was created in love. And a lot of times we're afraid to go into that deeper emotion because it is a lot. It is a lot. And within this last 4 weeks, within this last quarter, within this last month, I was able to see how big our feelings can really be. Yet again, a lot of times we run from that. But if we give ourselves permission to be courageous, to feel those feelings, and to bring it back to love, we truly come into alignment with light and dark within us. We come into alignment with the Creator within us, and it gives us a new perspective on how to share that light and to share that love, to work through the 4th dimension into the 5th dimension, to the 6th, to the 13th dimension, to be who we came here to be. It's very beautiful. I'm honored to be able to share earth magic, earth medicine. I'm honored to be able to share my journey through the chaos. I've worked with a lot of deities in this, well, in this, the cycle that I've called myself in, and as I step into a master energy, as I step into a co-creator energy with the light and the dark within me, I realize that we all have so much potential. But there again, we fear our own magic. We fear our own medicine. We fear that chaos, the loud emotions, grief, loss, love, passion, orgasms. And for this full moon, I'd like to invite you to allow yourself to shed off those fears, to shed those places of shadow aspects and bring them into love, to love them. To love the neurotic part of yourself, the anxious part of yourself, the one that wants the business but is afraid to have the business, that wants the money but is afraid to have the money, whatever it is, wants a deeper divine relationship, beautiful meditations, happy family. Allow yourself to shed off the layers of the past stories, the conditioning, and connect to the core of light. Connect to your core of love. Connect to your core of peace. Because in your core, that's where your dreams are. In your core, that's where the courage comes from. In your core of cores, that's where all things are possible. So we're going to go a little bit beyond the chakra system today. We are going to clear the chakras. I brought 2 singing bowls today. I have my crystal singing bowl and I have my brass singing bowl. We have the higher and lower realms. But we're going to clear off our chakras and we're going to connect to that core of light. That space where our light and our dark come into co-creation. The yin and the yang within us. And we're going to invite that with a beautiful purple ray, with a beautiful triangle and pyramid of light. And our guards and angels, I'm going to call in the white light lions. I'm going to call in the beautiful elvish queen within me. And the elvish guides that are here with us now. And the elementals of the earth, Great Spirit, Brother Yeshua, Sister Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary. The higher and lower guides. And we're going to be present with this Libra energy. We're going to be present with whatever is there within us. And we're going to love that space. The space of frustration and ego death, and the space of deep love and passion, because all are beautiful and all are welcome. And when we stop sugarcoating our fears, our loud emotions, and accepting them and loving them as they are, it gives us this new space of co-creation. So I invite you today to allow yourself to take 3 deep breaths and get grounded. We're going to get started here. Does anybody have any questions before we get started? Does anybody have anything to share about this beautiful Libra full moon? I'm going to light the sage here. Okay, if there's no questions, we're going to get started. We're going to take 3 deep breaths, and I just want to thank the Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, Great Spirit, the elementals, Mother Earth. Thank you for this beautiful Saturn day. Thank you for this beautiful day of creation and chaos. Thank you for this beautiful day to be alive, to show up, to be uncomfortable, to be comfortable. to work through our own human limitations and human emotions. The deck agrees. And reconnecting us to the grounding and foundation that we have built for ourselves. And even if it may be crumbling, we ask for the light to find its way into our deepest roots. We ask for the light and strength of a million ancestors, of a million warriors to rise within us as we prepare ourselves for this new season ahead, as we prepare ourselves for a new seasonal year, as we prepare ourselves for this new energy. Let's here come a million ancestors, these beautiful chickens. And the permission to allow ourselves to experience this new season with curiosity, with the eyes of wonder, with the newness, with freshness. Sometimes we get in our own human mind, and I ask to shed this logic and allow ourselves to connect to the magic that is around us, the magic of this new spring, the magic of the new buds and the trees and the new things that are coming into our life, the new blessings, the new habits, the new experiences, the new relationships, the new friendships. Allow us to shed off the long year we just went through and reconnect to that wonder, reconnect to that light, reconnect to that excitement and that passion, reconnecting to our why, reconnecting to the blessings of the season, reconnecting to resurrection within and around us as we resurrect into a new year, into a new form of us, into a new form of each other, into a new form of love and communication, a new form of wealth, a new form of business, a new form of relationships, a new form of communication in our relationships. Great Spirit, we ask for you to lift us up, to be in this new space, to connect to this new space. We ask for you to help us shut off any change that could be keeping us down, any spaces of fear within our subconscious, within our mind, within our heart. We ask for you to be present as we shut off these layers within and around us, as we have become the onions, as we have become the layers. Help us get to that core sweetness, that core light, that core love, and to shine that into this new energy, to shine this into this new realm. As we are starting this whole new earthly cycle, Great Spirit, let it be known that we are here, that we are sovereign, that we are love, that we are standing in our love and our dignity and our trust and our faith and our courage, even against all odds at times, even if we feel alone at times, even if we feel lost at times, we are still standing in our faith of love, standing in our faith that new things are coming, that better things are coming for our families, our friends, for the collective, for the earth, for each other, that new things are coming for us, new business alliances, new business partners, new friendships, sisterhood, brotherhood, new spaces of entrepreneurship, new spaces of co-creation. Let our wombs be full of creative ideas. Let our wombs be full of hope. Let our hearts be full of hope. Let us operate with love. Let us shut off the spaces of fear that we may have within us. Let us shut off the spaces of disconnectedness and shut off the spaces of doubt that we have within us. Let all these be shut off as we are connecting to the space of resurrection, as we prepare for this beautiful Easter energy. As we bring ourselves into this new moon, please shut off all that we can and cannot see within this full moon, within this micro full moon. Let all be shed from our core of cores, from our light of light, from our subconscious to our earthly connections, from our subconscious to our higher connections. Let us interweave these new dreams. Let us interweave these new creations, these new spaces of love and unity and togetherness and gardening and organic food and healthy schools and healthy mental clinics and healthy organic gardenings, healthy community, healthy unity. Let people have homes, let people have their business, let the foundations be strong, let the beautiful money flow to them so they can have their homes or their businesses or their new opportunities. Allow them to shut off anything that is keeping them from receiving those blessings, Great Spirit. Let them shut off anything that is keeping them from receiving those blessings from the Great Mother, from the Great Father, from their core of cores. Let them release all ancestral wounding. Let them release all that ancestral karma. Let it all be shed into a space of victory. Let it be shed into a space of victory, Great Spirit. We ask for all of that to be shut off so they can receive them beautiful blessings, so they can receive that beautiful new love or that fresh space, that new home, that business connections. Great Spirit, bring us into a space of community. Let us come together into this new space so we can create these new villages and places of congregation, places of love, places of togetherness, spaces where we can come together in all walks of our life, in all walks of religion, and we can support each other in a way that is of love, that is of unity, that is of earth, that is of medicine, that is of love, that is of the highest realm to the lowest realm. Let it be as it needs to be. As above, so below, Great Spirit, we ask for you to bring this into our hearts, awaken this within us, into the children, awaken their hearts, clear their minds and energy, let them be in a space of love, bring them into a space of love, help them feel that space of love within and around them, let them feel that they have a purpose, Great Spirits, let it all find that purpose within us, let us all find that space of community, let us shut off the spaces where we feel unworthy so we can connect deeper to those communities within and around us, and for our children and our children's children. Let all come into this new space of unity and togetherness. Let us help each other rise into this new space of love, into knowledge and schooling and systems. And Great Spirit, I feel your heart. I feel you with us today, Great Mother, Great Father. Help guide us into the space of love, into this new paradigm, into this new realm, and help us see that this is fresh. Let us see that this is new. Let us see in our heart of hearts that all things are possible. Let us have the eyes of the heart, Great Spirit. Help us move forward into these new spaces of empowerment. Help us move forward into these new spaces of love. Let us cleanse out that doubt, Great Spirit, and bring us into this space of unity. Thank you, Great Mother. Thank you, Great Father. Thank you, Mother Earth, Father Sky, galactic brothers and sisters. Thank you for guiding us to this beautiful space. Thank you for the struggles that we have went through. Thank you for the stuff that we have released, the trauma that we have healed. Thank you for teaching us to shed. And thank you for teaching us to work with the light within and around us. May we be able to share our teachings in the world when we are ready. Let us be able to shut off those spaces where we feel unready so we can share our beautiful message with the world around us. And as that being said, beautiful souls, with that beautiful prayer, let us connect to our roots. Let us take some deep breaths. Just breathe into the roots. The wind agrees. Feel your roots spread out. Feel your tree roots spread out. Feel them stretch. Just stretch them out. Stretch your feet. Stretch your hips. Move them. Wiggle them. Reach deep into the darkness of Mama Gaia, for she is ready to bloom new dreams. She is ready to bloom new habits, new experiences, new breakthroughs, new relationships. She is ready to bloom. So let's reach down into that beautiful Mama Gaia. Let's feel the moist soil within us and around us. Let her hold us, even if we feel uncomfortable, even if we feel pain or fear or loss. Let her hold us in all that we feel. Reaching those roots out. Reaching down into the mycelium, the hairs, the tentacles, the network of the forest, the network of the earth, the interwebs of earth creation. This is where we create. This is where we reweave our dreams, is with the mycelium, with our nervous system, with our network in our brain. When we weave them together with our brain and the Mother Earth and her mycelium, then we can truly create a new life. So as we connect to the mycelium, breathing into their light, their neon light, their network of communication, and feel the earth. Feel the earth. We're going to send 2 vibrational waves of energy down into that earth. Take 3 deep breaths. We're sending out, we're releasing, we're shedding. 1 more deep breath. We're sending out a vibration as we shed. We're releasing with the mycelium those old wounds. Another breath. And as I ding the bell, send out your own vibration to release your own wounding, to release your own ancestral wounding, to release your own subconscious patterns. We release them, and we're telling the mycelium of the forest that we are letting these go, we are letting them die. So what is that you'll be letting go of? You don't even have to know. Could be an ancestral wound, could be poverty, could be scarcity, could be pain, could be trauma, whatever it is. Get another deep breath. And we're going to send that out with a vibration. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to breathe in again. We're going to send out another wave on the second breath. 1, 2, 3. Sending out the vibration that we are releasing. We are letting go. We don't have to hold on to these. 1, 2, 3. Knowing that in that short communication with the mycelium, we have just communicated that we are releasing ourselves from those ancestral wounds that we have been facing, that we are healed and it is complete. So the mycelium will no longer feed those wounds within our energy. They will no longer feed those wounds within our chakra system. They will no longer feed those wounds within our nervous system. So as we continue to breathe, connecting to the roots, bringing in that space of Mama Gaia, let her hold you in her darkness. Letting her hold you, your inner child, all versions of you, all multidimensional facets of you. We call them into sacred space today. Let her hold you. She accepts you in all of your mess. She accepts your fears. She accepts your dreams. She accepts your thoughts, your neurodivergent struggles. She accepts all of you. Can you accept you? Yes. Yes, I accept me in my wholeness. Yes, I accept me in my mess. I accept my chaos. I accept my light. Feeling her hold you, your hips, your roots, your feet. Finding safety in that. I am safe in my connection with Mama Gaia. I am safe with my roots. I am safe in wealth. I am safe in health. I am safe in abundance. I am safe in chaos. I'm safe in my body. Really connecting and amplifying that earth chakra, your root chakra. Yes. Beautiful. Now we're going to bring it to the womb, our core of darkness, our core of creation, our core connection to Mama Gaia, where seeds are born, where dreams are born, where divinity blesses the seeds to be reborn. Esiam tiamna ikia tiana. Opening this beautiful sacral chakra. What do you see? What do you feel? This is our emotional center. This is where we hold that huge amount of energy, that chaos, that love, the excitement, the fear. We hold it all. Our past lives, our ancestral memories, it's all in the womb. So what do you feel when you connect to your womb? Is it milky? Is it dark? Is it rageful? Is it in peace? Is it in love? Allowing it to be. And we're going to connect it to the roots, and we're going to bring in that space of love and acceptance, for love is acceptance. Shedding off the layers in the womb. And bringing it up to the solar plexus. Put this right under the ribs. This is where our core of light connects and amplifies itself. When we heal our solar plexus, we heal our core of light, our true force of empowerment, our true connection to the higher and lower realms within and around us, our true connection to our Merkaba. So connecting to this core, connecting to the center, seeing where we're not wanting to make choices, seeing where we could be playing small. What color is your solar plexus? What frequency? Is it murky? Is it watery? Is it alive? Is it like the sun? Is it uneven? Is it unbalanced? Let it show you where you're needing to make changes in your life. Let it show you where it wants you to show up bigger and better. Let it show you where you're unbalanced. The solar plexus is like our scales. Our balance between masculine and feminine, our balance between the higher and lower realms. How can we bring it back into balance? Sum tia sia kia nai tia soto. Enata isiam tiam diatara isia tiam. Suuna. Breathing into the solar plexus. Don't run away. Feel it. Sum tiam siam tianai sia sia sia. Take a deep breath. And breathe out forcefully. We're going to go 3 more of those breaths. Breathe in forcefully. And breathe out forcefully. 2 more. And 1 more. Feeling those spaces of uncomfort and bringing it into comfort. Activating courage. Activating your personal form of wealth. Activating your love and your confidence. Excuse me. Activating your core of core. Giving it permission to express itself in this new spring energy. Sum tiamna. Beautiful. Whew. And bringing it up to the heart. Allowing the heart to activate and open. The bowl gets quiet. Opening the ears of the heart. I feel like we're going to get rained on. Beautiful. The ears of the heart. What is the heart trying to share with you? Is there a sound? Is there a frequency? Is there a color? Stretch your hands. Open the chakras in your arms and hands. Open the heart. Bringing in, releasing spaces of discomfort, of unequal friendships or partners, or unequal work habits, home habits, iniquity. Let's release iniquity in the heart. Places where things are unbalanced, places where we're needing more love, or we're needing more unity, or maybe a hug, maybe just a conversation with a friend, or a visit with wealth, maybe a visit with a family member, maybe a personal outing or vacation. Inviting in this inner love, And as we do so, we're inviting the inner child forward, for she is uncomfortable at times. She or he can be uncomfortable through major shifts, because are we capable? Yes, we are capable. Inviting that in, inviting in the inner child, inviting in the eyes of the heart to let us see with those eyes of wonder, reconnecting that to the roots where we are being held by Mama Gaia. Allowing it to go quiet. Inviting the inner child to speak. She has a message for us. She has a message for you. Is she needing love? Is she needing playtime? Are they needing structure, stability? Are they needing you to show up? Are they needing you to feel safe or secure? Inviting them to share. And then bringing in the superhero. Bringing in that courage, that stability from the mycelium, from your roots, from your earth star, from your ancestors, from the thousands of warriors that have been before you. Feeling that support, feeling that stability, feeling that love. Bringing in that love and reassurance, gentle reparenting, and an invitation for playfulness. Where can we see fresh, new curiosity, the eyes of wonder? And then bringing it up to the throat, opening the throat. Bring in sound if you're called. Move the throat. Stretch the nervous system. Stretch the throat. Opening the throat, healing the thymus gland, healing the thyroid, healing the adrenals, where we hold on to stress, releasing the stress in the nervous system, releasing the stress in the throat. Hearing the soul song ready to come through. Bringing in courage, the permission to express itself, the permission to be your authentic self, your weirdness, your happiness, your sorrow, be all that you can be. Beautiful. And up to the third eye, where many of us neurodivergents can get stuck in fear, disbelief, anxiety, overthinking. Opening the third eye, inviting the visions of love, shedding off fear, releasing all fragments of self and old stories. Releasing the stories out of the nervous system, releasing them out of the neurological functions of the brain, releasing them through the mycelium, releasing them out of the nervous system. Sum tiam tianae tiaki iantana. Open in the pineal gland, inviting in the eyes of wonder, shedding off calcification, shedding off implants, shedding off fear, shedding off conditioning, shedding off old family past life wounding. Suumtia si okoko naite sia kiekiana ho na etia su shu na shu open the pineal gland, open the nervous system, and open the mind. Our connection to the higher realms, our crown, opening them both, opening our neurological functions, opening all aspects of the left and right hemisphere, opening all aspects of the energy in our mind and the higher frequencies of love, the higher frequencies of God, Goddess, the higher frequencies of our star brothers and sisters of love and light, and the quantum connections to the galaxy. The quantum connection to the stardust within and around us. Sum tiam siam nyo nia dia siom nia dia siom nia dia. Stardust. We are stars in human form, and it is beautiful. Inviting that connection, breathing that in. Connecting to the highest realms of love. We're calling in a pyramid of light. Let it be violet today. Let it be orange. Let it be rainbows. Let it be whatever color you are needing at this time to activate your soul blueprint. Bringing this pyramid down from the heavens, letting it circle us, letting it surround us, letting it be our pyramid of light. And at the top of this pyramid is our Merkaba. It's a Merkaba that keeps our light body protected. It's a Merkaba that keeps our light body clear and cleansed. And we are invited to connect to the rainbow and to the crystalline structure of the galaxy. The crystalline structure of light and the diamond frequency of love. Creating a connection from the core of the universe, the light of lights, letting it share through our Merkaba into our bodies, into our hearts, into our minds, into our alignment, and down into Mama Gaia. Bringing our Merkaba into balance. Ooh, there's a little resistance there. I feel a little resistance in the heart. Bringing it into a space of love. Trusting that God, Goddess, hold the highest path. Trusting that they see far beyond our human understanding. Shedding off that wounding. Shedding off that past doubt. Stretch if you must. Sit up straight. Stretch into that alignment. You are in your pyramid of light. You are protected. course. Trust your light. That you're going to make the right decision. That you're going to make the right moves. Trust yourself. Knowing that outside of you is not of your control. Only the way we respond. Let it be from a space of peace. Let it be from a space of love. Calling in that white light of creation. The Lemurian brothers and sisters with the white winged ones, please join us. Calling in the dragons from the 13th to all lower dimensions, join us. Calling in the phoenix. Sum tiam siam niate. Calling in the ancestors and the turtle. Calling in the great hawk, great grandmother hawk. Let our minds be cleared. Calling in the Andromedans. Calling in Brother Yeshua. Suntia sonae niata. Calling in any of our personal deities. Seeing where they form around us if you can. For these are spaces where we're calling our fragmented self into wholeness. Wholeness. And grounding this into Mama Gaia. We're going to release the cords from the back of the heart. The back door of the heart chakra. The back door of the chakra center. The back door of our aura. We're going to release some cords here. Archangel Michael, please step forward. Thank you, beautiful brother. Archangel Raphael. Sum tiam siam niate. Husiakya naitia si imnia. When I mention cords in our heart, what faces come forward? What fears come forward? What wounds come forward? What ancestors come forward? What times in life, past lives? If you don't see anything, that's okay. It's still there. And instead of cutting this cord, we're going to heal it with Raphael's green emerald energy. We're going to bring in forgiveness. Forgiveness for ourselves, how we acted or treated other people, and forgiveness to the people for how they acted and treated us, how they treated the earth, how they treated our sisters or brothers, how they treated our children, how they have treated our children. Releasing the story, releasing the parables, inviting in healing with the emerald light. I see Orion inviting you into the space, the Sirians inviting in the blue ray to activate the core, our core of light, to activate our core, to release and shut off these old stories. Archangel Raphael is still working on the heartstrings. They're almost healed. They're at 30%. Activating our core, feeling that connection to Mama Gaia, feeling it through your yoni, feeling it reach into the earth. Feel your yoni vibrate. Feel the roots vibrate. And activating the core of core. Archangel Raphael is at 60%. Beginning to push in and pull out the cords and connections to past experiences in the heart space. Now it's bringing me to our wings. I see rainbow wings. What color are your wings? I see the wings winged ones, the white lions, the Lyrians, healing our wings, our back, and how we are operating in this human realm. How we are feeling that we need to protect ourselves rather than expanding. Releasing the space of protection and expanding into this new human form. Oof. Oof, oof. Wiggle, stretch, feel your nervous system expand. Beautiful. Feel it wrap around your ribs into the solar plexus. Beautiful. Thank you, winged ones. Thank you, Orion. Thank you, brother Raphael and Michael. We're at 95% with our heartstrings. We're going to take a deep breath. We're going to go in through the mouth. And we're going to breathe out really fast. This time we're going to go in through the nose. Fill your core with that light. And out. And one more through the nose. And he's going to pull. 1, 2, 3. Releasing any ancestors that we may have held on to or passed on loved ones that could be in our energy and auric field. Releasing the story that we tell ourselves with this loved one. Releasing the passed on loved one that is ready to go into the great divine. What story comes forward into your mind, allow it to be present. They're going for the front of the heart. Angel Raphael's at the front of the heart. And I see Archangel Gabriel blowing into the heart. Beautiful purple rays. Releasing that story of your ancestor, your passed on family member, your loved one. Releasing the story. Bringing in forgiveness for you and them. For they loved you as good as they could. They loved you as they knew how. Beautiful. And release. It's showing me the lower solar plexus. And it's showing me the womb space, and it's showing me a big world, big wide world. And it's showing me darkness. I invite the dragons forward to join us in the womb clearing. Do not fear your power, Divine One. Do not fear your rage, for it is your window to your darkness. Do not fear your darkness, for you are whole and you are in divine grace always. Inviting the dragons through with their ice breath, their fire breath, their plant breath. Coming in from all three directions, like the Holy Trinity. Letting them blow into your womb to clear out all ancestral wounding. May your Holy Trinity come into perfect alignment within you. May your core of cores be ignited. life wounding that you may hold in this energy. Connecting to the roots, the primal chords of earth. The two serpents of primal and kundalini energy is above, so below, where they meet, where they dance, in the yoni, in your roots. There's a reason we have two legs, two strings of energy. Inviting you to open the feminine and open the masculine. Inviting you to step into the primal energy and passion and purpose. Pleasure. Connecting to the golden serpents now. Releasing the energetic wounding. Raphael says he is complete in the heart space and he is stepping back. He will continue to share this emerald light as we come up to this beautiful resurrection Easter energy. Archangel Michael comes to our roots to help us release energetic blocks. Interesting. Energetic blocks. Excuse me. Whew. Energetic blocks of fear. Interesting. Thank you, chickens. Sumna. Energetic blocks in the nervous systems. Ooh. Releasing entities. Implants, wealth blocks, weight blocks. Let us open to receive the heavenly inheritance that is bestowed upon us. Let all energy be cleared through the frequency in our roots. And connecting to the roots. Into the mycelium. I'm bringing the attention back to our throat, crown, and third eye. Inviting the winged, beautiful white beings of the Lyrian race to bring forward the energetic clearing in the pineal gland. Inviting in Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene to clear all limitations in the mind and feminine body. Ooh, I see Thoth. Thank you, Brother Thoth. Sharing with us your mastery in the throat space and freedom of expression, letting us integrate the divine knowledge within our DNA. Clearing the DNA. Calling in bear medicine of the earth to help us connect to the earthly energies that are going to help us clear our DNA, clear our blood, clear our bones, clear the inflammation, clear the pineal. Clear our adrenal glands, pancreas, liver, kidney, heart. Bear medicine. I'm seeing light language now. Integrating into the DNA. eyes, into the heart. And grounding that in. Calling in our 4 pillars of light and our core of creation. Our sacred board of directors. Thank you. Council of light. Thank you, galactic brothers and sisters. Thank you to the elementals. Thank you for showing up with this beautiful energy. Continuing to ground this in as we prepare for the upgrades of the resurrection season, as we prepare for this Esther energy to ground in for us and with us, as we prepare for our personal rebirth. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Great Mother. Thank you, Father. Thank you to the deities. Thank you, brothers and sisters of the heavens and the earth. Thank you, galactic ancestors. Thank you to the earthly ancestors. Thank you to all fragments and versions of yourself that showed up today, that is showing up for this spring energy. And thank you to all versions that aren't, releasing those that are ready. Thank you to the children of the earth. Thank you, Mama Gaia. Thank you to the fellow light workers who have been working so diligently to stay grounded. Calling forward all who are ready. Calling forward all who are ready. Calling forward all who are ready. Knowing that we can go back to this meditation anytime that we need or are called to. Beautiful. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Raphael and Gabriel. Thank you to the higher and lower realms, as above, so below. Blessed be. And so it is. Beautiful. And releasing. Thank you. Not like a big, beautiful hug from the universe. Thank you, beautiful souls, for being present. You're welcome, Bernadette. You're welcome, Monica. You feel free to share this out. Anybody you're called to. Bernadette says, no questions. Just want to remark how amazing you are and your words are. Thank you for sharing your incredible heart. Oh, thank you, beautiful goddess. Deeply received. Thank you. Let's call back up. Oh, goddess, thank you. Alara, welcome. Okay, blessed be. How are you guys feeling now? I'd love to hear what came up for you. If you'd like to share through the meditation or through the words that I shared. I open the table to share sacred space. If anybody would like to add anything. I guess I would like to say first if that was helpful. Especially for the chakra work. I have a chakra course that will be launched within this next week. And it is a 22-day challenge. For anybody that is seeking alignment to support with their chakra system. It is all pre-recorded. You can do it at your own pace. I do invite them to do it within the 22 days though, and we will have a clearing ceremony at the end to help with any coaching, clearing, or ancestral wounding that is ready to come through. Yeah, that's a beautiful offering that I have landing on my website if anybody's interested. Also, I will be doing some public events very soon. I'm so excited. That first one will be in June, the middle of June. Also, we will continue. I will be doing a ceremony each day of the summit, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I believe Thursday too, up into the 17th. Yeah, up into Thursday. Anybody that would like to further this resurrection rebirth season activations, feel free to participate in the summit. It is on the link is on my page. I've been in a fast, which has been a bit challenging this time, but it has also helped preparing for this beautiful energy to share with everybody. Yes. Ready for the full moon, bring it on. Yes, Bernadette, I love that. Feeling good, my queen. Monica says feeling good. Beautiful, beautiful, so grateful. I'm feeling better. I'm glad I worked through the ego and I'm present. Yeah. I'm grateful for this beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, my beautiful souls, Angels 111. I love that. I'm like, what time is it? I don't even know. 12:12. Very cool. Very cool. Well, that didn't take long. It feels like when I'm in that spiritual space, it felt like I was in there forever. And the meditation was only an hour and 12 minutes. Very interesting. It's always beautiful how we open up to time and how we can like really, I don't want to say control, but hold time a lot differently when we're in that spiritual space. It's very beautiful. Also, to anybody that could be struggling for this full moon, for any of the people that are coming back to watch the replay, going back to that pyramid of light and reconnecting to your Merkaba will naturally bring you into a higher frequency, and it will help bring things into alignment. Also, if you're feeling pains in your body, I invite you to drink lots of water and fast, or at least fruit fast or green fast for the next few days. This energy has been very difficult through this 12,000 year cycle closing out. The Mayans predicted it a long time ago, and it is way more intense than I was prepared for. But that's okay. If the Great Spirit would have told me what I was going to deal with when I started my evolution, I probably would not have gotten on the evolution bus, right? And I don't think any of us really would, but it brings us to this new space of divine love and the seeds of divinity that are ready to birth through us, and how we can truly support each other on this beautiful path. Over here it's 111. Whoop whoop. Yes, I love that. Beautiful. And so it is. I've been seeing lots of angel numbers. I'm grateful. The girls and I had our first outdoor, I guess it's our second outdoor cooking yesterday. It was very good. I'm just really focusing on blessings, and I hope you guys are too. Well, beautiful souls. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Happy full moon. I'm going to move on to the next task. Loving you. Love you, goddess.